So, last November, I held a Pokemon battling tournament. And you might be thinking, well, that doesn't sound very special, why the hell am I here? But instead of doing it in Pokemon, we did it in Elden Ring. And instead of using Pokemon, we used the enemies of the lands between. And instead of a tournament, oh, no, wait, sorry, there was a tournament, and that is the end of my blatant lies. For all those out there banging their head on a rock every morning when they wake up, there is a Pokemon mod for Elden Ring, and it is massive. Remember Pocket Souls for Dark Souls 3? Yeah, it's like that, but you know, for Elden Ring. With over 400 summons, spirit team battles, evolutions, summon buffing gear, and so much more. So we decided to make a tournament for people to pit their teams against one another to determine the champion of the first Battle of Ashes, who would be immortalized forever in the mod as a battle that you yourself can try out right now to see if you could have beaten the champion of the Battle of Ashes. The way the tournament worked was we had 8 participants who had 2 hours to build the strongest team they could. They had full freedom to route out whatever summons they want, collect the right flask and runes and gloveworts to summon their whole team and level it to their best ability. Then we had them come together and battle in a 1 vs 1 in a knockout tournament until a victor emerged. With all that explained, let's jump on in and see what a run looks like. Everyone was free to make their own route, and knowing what people would probably be aiming for, I wanted to make sure I did something a little bit different. Starting with the ritual pot, I began my run. 1, and let's do it. Yep, let's go! Alright, 2 hours. I am playing with chance drops. So my handicap for this tournament is that my catches aren't guaranteed, so I might miss catches, which will be very, very sad. Yeah, we'll see who I end up getting. My run's going to pivot depending on who I actually get. But yeah, she could be a bit rough. There might be a few sad moments. My run's hinged around a couple of key members. Health bar, please. Thank you. So yeah, if I don't get them, I'll be a little bit sad, and I'll be scrambling at the end to put something together. So it should be fun. It should be fun. It's going to be very interesting. The team may change a fair bit from what might be initially planned. Okay, grab this so that we can buy the things that we want right at the start. Make sure we grab this because we almost certainly will be back. Grab this one to sell as well. And talk to old mate. Okay, gonna sell that and that in order to purchase that and that. And then we head off. We are going to... yeah, I never use that. Go for the torch so that we can see what we're doing. Because I start with the ritual pot this run instead of the cracked pot, I'm actually going straight into Groveside Cave in order to grab the cracked pot that's there and get myself one so that I can catch some guys. Now, somewhere, yeah, up here, there's a couple of root resin as well. Ooh, I got nice and lucky on the root resin. Double times 2. So that's going to be used for the evolution that I'm going for, which is going to be catch dependent. But yeah, if I'm able to get that, we can potentially get a pretty cool evolution. Okay, I gotta remember not to jump there, actually, because that doesn't really help. These guys. Alright, cool. So that's the root resin all sorted. We got what we need root resin wise. We only need 5. So that's already one of my key materials done. Okay, and then we're going to head up for Roderica. Grab these butterflies on the way up, as we'll be crafting some pots throughout for sure. So we want to make sure we're going to grab all of the smoldering butterflies that we can, because they are one of the key limiting factors. Mushrooms are pretty plentiful, but butterflies not so much. In this routing, I decided to unlock Roderica early by charging through the shortcut beside Stormvale Castle.
Nice.
Love to see it. Alright, out of my way, jerky rats. Okay, and we'll go get Rodrika ready to upgrade our guys. Not that we'll be doing that for a little while, but good to just get her ready to go. Rodrika is unlocked as a spirit tuner by just running back and forth between Rodrika and Hugh a couple of times. Cool. Alright, we head back to Stormhill Shack. With that, next time we come back to here, Rodrika will be ready to upgrade. So that's all we need to do for there. Onwards to get the mixed physic. Gonna head down here first in order to just grab ourselves a couple of runes, as we need to buy more cracked pots. Early in the run, we just want to make sure to grab a few rune pickups from the graveyards to make sure we can buy things at the shops. Okay, so grab Exalted Flesh in case we can make use of it in combat. It is one of the items. You'll see there, new tag in the new update. Little tag with A says it will affect your ashes. So it's to give people a bit of an idea at a glance on what might affect your summons. At some of the merchants, we just pick up an extra cracked pot and top up our fire pots as we go past. Alright. Down here to get a few more runes. And then we're going to grab the mixed physic. And what are we doing after that? I think I have positioned my Weeping Dash. Now I could do my Weeping Dash there. Absolutely. Or I could head on through, and I might do this. I'm actually going to head on through to Fort Height first. Okay, she decided she didn't want to grab that one. Wasn't feeling up to it today, that's alright. Next up, we head towards the Third Church of Marika to pick up our Mixed Physic Flask, a Sacred Tear, and then continue on our way to go to Fort Height and grab one of the Nectus Halves. Okay, we grab this, and we quit out. 13 minutes. Alright, cool. So that is quit out number 1 at the top of Fort Height. So continuing on, next up, I'm wanting to head into Weeping. And then that, and then that, and then equipment. I forgot to equip a pot, which was a little bit silly. And then... Okay. Thank you very much. We'll heal. Okay. Now this is taking way longer than normal. Not ideal. As long as I get this item. Ooh. Alright, we Gucci. I am supposed to grab a Godric soldier at the start there in order to just toss them out and take the aggro there. However, I forgot. And aim to... Oh, jeez! I'm pretty glad I dodged there! I actually think that might have whacked me. Oh, boy. Okay, so we used one pot. We're going to use a second pot here for this Stray, who will serve as a fantastic backup if our team doesn't quite go as planned. Or may just make the team anyway, because Strays are lit. Okay, we're going to grab this Grace, and we're going to go to the shop. Probably have money on me to do everything that I need. Just grab that. Malt those. Yeah, let's buy all that I can. Awesome. Alright, beautiful. Back on my horse. Okay, and we're actually going to duck up here. Because flasks can be a little bit tricky sometimes. And warming stones can grant you healing without needing to assign a flask to healing, which means you can get extra flasks onto your FP. So, a little suggestion there by my man Carrot. And I think what I can do is, instead of running all the way out the back there, I actually think that I get enough just going straight down. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I have to be very careful there. Dodge roll down at the perfect time to dodge that dagger. Did anybody see that? Okay, and then I'm grabbing 1 Ghost Glovewort 2. Okay. 1 Grave Glovewort 2. 1 Grave Glovewort 1. A second Grave Glove Wart one. Okay, watch this jerk face. Okay. Okay, so up here, because we want to be upgrading our flasks, we need to make sure that the flasks that we get are going to be enough to get us the heals to summon an entire team. Where that entire team involves potentially multiple tier 3s and 4s that are very, very expensive. Okay, so now we're heading out here to grab the blood grease. Fantastic. And we're going to go down and get one of the MVPs of the route. Okay, and have we got our boys? Cool. We need to be ready with them. Hello, good sir. Ah, I've made a mistake. Okay. Alright, we're going to go over here. And then we're going to go like that. And then you're going to not get me. Okay, got me. That's wrong. Alright, boys, go for it. Do the thing. They're getting kind of slammed. Okay, I think we need another hit. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We have gotten unlucky immediately on our first catch. Alright, we are going to try again. I'm going to need to probably desummon these guys and get them out again because they are quite low on health, though technically I probably could have just helped them. Okie dokie. Now, this guy's over here. We're going to summon. Beautiful. Okay, and we're going to help. Okay, that didn't really work out. Not going too well. Okay. Ah, crap. My boys are not doing what I want them to. Yes, okay, we got pages. Slightly more time consuming than we like, but not too bad all things considered. We've got them. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to duck in here for the last sacred tier here. And we're going to teleport on out. Okay, and we are going to head into Leonia, according to my notes. Once I've done that and that, Leonia, and grab another ritual pot. Still waiting for somebody to guess the tier 4 evolution that I'm going for. We've had one guess at Fire Giant. It is unfortunately not Fire Giant. Morgit? Morgit? No, I'm not going for Morgott. No. On brand. Okay, I'm grabbing that cookbook. Ooh, why would I grab that cookbook? Ancestral Spirit. No, good guess though. Good guess. Good guess. Okay, another ritual pot. Okay, and then we take this teleporter. Goodbye. Anybody grabbing Royal Revenant for their team? Yeah, most bosses, most like big bosses are tier 4. Like if they're big, they're tier 4. There are a lot of tier 2 and 3 bosses as well. So like Crucible Knight is a tier 3, Bloodhound, Knight Darrell is a tier 3. Your Grave Warden Duelist who appear as bosses are tier 2s. I have started going the wrong way, I just realized. Glad I caught on to that. But as for a bit of a clue, I am going for a tier 4 that does evolve, which does mean Remembrance Boss. Where there are many tier 4s like Putrid, Tree Avatar, Red Tree Avatar, Tree Sentinel, so on and so forth, that are tier 4s that don't go through the evolution like the Remembrance Bosses do. Okay. Grab that, and teleport there. If it's Godric, I cringe. Don't worry, it is not Godric. I was leaving Godric for anybody else. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm curious to see how many Godrics there are, actually. I'm expecting the guess any minute now. Alright, Academy! There you go. There you go, Zephyr. You got it. I'm going for Renala, who is a little bit trickier to get because she needs five. She needs 5 ritual pots, so there's a whole heap of extra pot collection needed outside of the normal cracked pot collection. She also needs the crystal staff, which can be a little bit of a pain. Ouch, ouch. Okay, we open these up. Should be right. And what else does she need? Freezing grease. So she asks for a whole bunch of stuff. Watching out for that guy in particular. Ow! Well, that's a first. Okay, keep over this way because somebody jumps out from over there. Okay, and then I find that my best way to not get stuck is actually jump over that guy that way instead of on his right. Sometimes I get stuck when I go on his right. Okay, we got a dog chasing us. Slightly concerning. We're gonna do that and then that. Okay, we're fighting. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, let's see how we go. Okay, I'm gonna jump the right again. Okay. We hope for the best. Alright, he didn't follow this time. We are all good. All good. First hiccup of the run. Not too bad. Couple of minutes lost. Okay, and then my plan here is literally just to get the ritual pot. And die. But don't die yet. Need to die in a minute. Okay, so the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to summon to take some aggro away from me. Ouch. Oh, I got it! Yes! Alright, it all worked out perfectly. I will take it. Now, I have been going left for a little bit of a rune boost. But in my last run, I wasn't short on runes, so screw it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to skip them. If I am down by about 8,000 runes at the end of this, you can remind me that it's my own fault. Okay, so we're looking for Dectus Half, and we are looking for that in there. Okay, and then we go through there, and then we jump. Okay, and then we go through here, and we look out for the rat. Okay, we roll off there, we roll over here, we grab this, and we quit out. Beautiful. Okay, for Roth, we are going to head to Patches next. Patches is going to give us a few useful things. He's going to give us a much better spear, and he's going to give us some armor and the ability to buy gold pickled foul foots. Alright, and I've just realized one issue with my routing. I can't do Patches until my pages are upgraded. So I got a little bit confused there. I can't get Golden Scarab until there. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to grab the grey so that I can come back to it quickly later. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to quit out. Alright. Shit. Okay, I can't quit out. I can't quit out because I've been invaded. Maybe, actually, I just die. The answer is die. That's the quickest action. Yeah. I might even try and hear the howling in the woods while I'm doing this right now. Yeah, I know, right? It is indeed. Okay. Ha! All the way, look at that. Okay. Now, we got like 2 minutes. Just chill out. It's always so hard to judge when it's actually safe to drop off there. Okay, grab that just in case, because we cannot be waiting for that lift again. Okay, and we head. We are looking to get a bunch of stuff. Some runes. I do want to grab mushrooms. I believe I've already seen. I've run past a few. It's a little new addition that I'm adding. The collection of mushrooms. So, hopefully I remember from now on. Okay, we are grabbing a second one. That's what lets us skip grabbing the Tombsward Catacombs. This map. Not that I need it. That, Ghost Glovewort 2. The Ghost Glovewort 3. Stone Sword Key. At which point we can quit out because we are in combat. Go back in and we're going to teleport back to the site of grace. Okie dokie. Now, we're going to do some things. Those things are grabbing this, being scared. Okay, running around here. I remember why I routed things the way that I did. Might have made a mistake. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I'm in trouble. Might have fucked up, guys. Okay. Oh, he's pulled it off. Alright. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Please don't kill him, please. Okay, good. Oh, jeez. Please leave him alone. I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez. Okay. You know what? Quitting out. Quitting out to just calm things down. Alright. What am I doing? I need to sell all of my runes in order to buy a bunch of stuff from old mate here. This is a new edition, so it wasn't very well prepared, but I now remember why I had moved things the way I did. I wanted the extra runes because the purchases are quite expensive. Remember when I said before I might end up regretting not going and grabbing those runes on the left? I am regretting not going and grabbing those runes on the left. They would have given me enough money. I don't know if I'm a customer. We had something. Oh, we had something. We can get somewhere. How much? Can we sell a little bit more? You. We got there. We got just to where we needed. I don't know why I can only buy 2. I've made a mistake. Alright, we buy 2. And we buy the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. We have the money. Do we? We're wasting a lot of time. But fuck it. Alright. Purchase. We're here and we're only going to be here once. Goodbye, friend. We're off to do things again. Let's go. Yeah, I want the 3 Giants Flame, just to give me as much chance as possible at catching some of the guys that I really want. Okay, onwards. Oh, of course. Yes, Fort for Wrath. Fort for Wrath gives you one. Yes. Okay, so that's a Ghost Glovewort 5. I'm also running around here in order to grab the talisman that can increase my FP. Okay, drop down here. Grab the golden seed. Probably didn't need to slow down there, just didn't want to miss it and fall off and not be able to go back up. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing that we tried last time, which is actually hug this wall instead of the opposite wall because it appeared to be a little bit faster. This guy can be a little bit spookles though. Okay, but it seems he's chill. Cool, thanks man. Love it. Oh! What? Huh. Okay. That ain't great. I can't believe that one was locked on. I ran right past the other one. He was chill as. Okay, please don't kill me. We're going to head to Caelid Catacombs now. The second catacombs that we're going to do. Alright, and because I'm scared and bad things keep happening, I'm going to grab this Grace. Because I cannot do that lift again. Okay, now we head on down. Chill the fuck out, bruv. Okay, chill out, chill out. There's nobody here. Okay, we're good. Alright, now, we grab that. Oh, I didn't grab it! Okay, and that's the bit where you guys freak out, go, no, you don't, no, it's the worst. But actually, it's a nice little shortcut, so. The trick you learned from your wife, correct! Correct! My wife taught me this one. She died and then she died again. I was like, hang on a minute. That's faster than running. Would have been real. My character is just so averse to picking things up this run. She has never been this bad. But she just keeps not picking things up. So I missed a stone sword key there, which is not good. I need 3 more stone sword keys for this run. I also usually run behind him, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm gonna like run behind that. Yeah, like that. Okay, who's ready for the next scary bit? Considering I keep dying at bad bits where I have to do a big run again. Because this next bit, I never told my wife that this was the case when I got her to do this shortcut, because I didn't want her stressing and messing it up. But I've been fully aware the whole time. I'm gonna do a jump off a cliff over here, and if I die, I get to do that entire run again, all the way from that last stake of Marika. So let's hope I don't mess it up. Try and focus here. Okay. So, I'm going to do an early jump. Okay. Okay, I hate it when my character does that, in particular. But we're good. Okay, we're past the scary bit. We are okay, we're all good from here. Alright, Sweeto Burrito. Nice little shortcut down to Caelid Catacombs, where it all goes nice and smoothly. Love it. Alright, palms are a little bit sweaty there. No, I'm just too good and knew how to platform. I know, you nailed it every time you did it. I was very impressed. Okay, let's get rid of that. Alright, now, weird things have been happening with pots recently. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab this. I'm going to hit once and then throw. Because recently they just haven't been dying and I don't really understand why. Okay, cool. Oh well. Alright, now we're going down here. We are likely going to die in here, but that is not a problem. Okay, we're grabbing the rest of the upgrade materials that we need from here. So, we run in here and we run around this backwards. Okay, we get Scarlet Rotted, but... Rotted? Cool, good job, Brody. And we grab what we need. So we're going to run down here. We're going to grab this guy. We are also going to grab this guy and heal. Okay, and then we just need to grab the guys from old mate here. Thank you very much, good sir. And that is everything that we need. I then panic for about 5 minutes as I try and figure out how to make up for the reduced rune count that I had from skipping those damn runes in Caelid. Yep, alright, I'm gonna go and do Ariza Hero's Grave while I'm still poor as fuck. That's gonna... I don't know, maybe I'll get something. I'm probably not gonna get anything. So, we are going to... Leonia Main Academy Gate. And we're gonna head on through to see if we can get any more. I also need to see how far off I am. So, let's just throw on... Let's throw this on, which takes us to 88 FP. Can I level up at all? No. I need like 23 more. Ooh. I should also do my flasks. Yeah, I'm going to do my flasks right now. Grab that. Man, she takes forever if she's not on the horse to grab those. There you go. So see, she picks them up immediately. Grab that. I am going to have so many flasks. Uh-huh. Okay, so far I've got what? 200? 200 runes? You aren't like something really expensive, are you, by any chance? You're a bitch to get. I know that much. Jesus. Alright, cool. We go in here now. We're probably going to lose the 620 runes that we've got. Which at this point... Ah, fuck. I should have spent my thing and grabbed one level up. That was silly. Okay. There's gotta be a solution here. There's just gotta be. Maybe genuinely the solution is I actually have to not die. I have to survive in here. And get out with my runes. Which will take a little bit longer, but the guys that die to the chariots, they I reckon I can get across. I'm right. Okay. Okay. Alright, now. We be very, very careful. We go down and we grab this. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Go over here. Up here. Across here. Duck back over. Over there. Stay down here so that he turns around and goes back down. Run. I am freaking terrified right now. Come on, be slower than me. Alright, we're moving fast. We've got the good cycle, apparently. We duck into here. Woo-wee! And go straight back out. And she kind of looks like she's gonna be all good. Oh boy. We might have even grabbed the runes that we needed. Alright, well, I should try and level up. What can I do? What can I do? Let's have a look. Level up. Mind. 3 levels is what I said, wasn't it? I think we're good. Let's take the teleporter out. Why do I keep calling it a teleporter? It's an elevator, Brody. Alright. Do we have what we need? I can never find my... 100 exactly! We're good! Oh boy! Alright, we are officially in business. Officially. Time to start doing shit. Patches? I didn't go off my path at all. Yeah. I just rearranged the order of some shit and it all worked out, which was great. But now I'm thinking and not doing. Where am I going again? Groveside. Nope. Murkwater Cave. That's the one. Cool. Alright, we are heading in here. We are murdering Patches. We're taking his shit because he got good shit. We summon pages. We let them do all the work. Ooh. Oh. Ah! Alright, boys. Teach him a lesson, please. He's being a jerk. Ow! Quit it! Okay. Now I'm gonna fuck you up. No roll catch. Yeah, nice, boys. Yeah, give him the old one, too. Not waiting, only killing. Damn, I missed. Come on, boys. Yeah, thank you, boys. Thank you, lads. Well done. Alright, we take all this shit. Thank you very much, Patches. Fort Feroth is where we're headed now. We're going to get the Golden Scarab. Okay, now for this. This can be a little bit tricky. Okay, jump up the hill. Oh no, she's... Whoa, no! Oh, there goes some of our heals. We're just going to go for that. Okay. I'm very, very, very scared right now. Not how this start usually goes. Actually, I might have to leave them to that. I might need to go and take on this guy. The guy standing in the rot, conveniently. Okay, keep out of the rot. What? Why did I rolled in the rot. No. Okay, we are now on a timeline. Oh my god, are you serious right now? You asshole. Okay, heal. Keep ourselves topped up. Take this guy down. We caught a clean rot knight just because why not? End him. Alright, and we are good. Whew. Can I have the thing now? I think I fucked up. No, I didn't. I put it on just in time, I think. Two-hand, blood grease, and settle in for a nice, calm, and relaxing, like 4 minutes of killing Grail. Be ready to chomp. Chomp. And change talisman. And wait for the double rune dump. And then we are going to Raya Lucaria. Rune dump. Beautiful. Alright, off to Raya Lucaria. Schoolhouse classroom. Sure, sounds good to me. Let's go for it. Mind. 33. 13. Yep. Alright, cool. We're going to spend all that stuff. Alright, boys. Do your thing. Okay. Watch him. Watch him. Cool, I actually got 2 of my hits off there. What you doing there, bud? Want to settle by any chance? Nice, that one actually hit, which is great. Nice. Alright, boys. Ouch! Damn. Ouch. Okay, I think he got confused there on who he wanted to kill. I have no pots, otherwise I would be able to kill right now. Yes, boys! Well done! Do I just munch on this? Why not? I don't know how many runes he gives, but yeah, it's a decent amount. We're going to oil pot. I might want to change that for that, and that for that, so that I can use the oil pot, and then the next one down is that. Okay. Alright. Pages. Oil pot to be ready to go. Alright, let's summon Old Man Jenkins here. What you doing there, bud? Okay, he's gonna do a little spinny. Yep, cool, love it. Okay. Okay, he's gonna do spinny and movie this time, which is always scary. Ouch! Ouch! Oh! Through the wall! I'm calling bullshit on that. That is some fucking wall hacks. What the hell, man? Okay, I'll make sure I get the runes. Hold him here. Okay, what you doing, big boy? Yep, cool, love it. Take that, bitch boy! Alright, cool, what are we doing, what are we doing? Is this the one I don't like? It's the one that I'm gonna like when I'm using it against other people. Whoa. Okay, throw. Throw. Throw, throw, catch, catch, catch. Yes! Alright, Abductor Virgin! Be scared, everybody else. We're going to open up this nice little shortcut, just in case things don't go too well. And in the timing for that, I'm then going to get out my boys. He usually hangs around slightly more than that, so, okay, and our positioning ain't great. Okay, but things are happening. Okay, he's down there, he's fighting him. I need a help! Okay, I need to get ready with the oil pot. Okay, that was the correct time to throw the oil pot, and I didn't throw it. So I might have made a bit of a mistake. Okay, fucked up the oil pot. Oh, I threw a giant's flame pot. Whoops! Okay, might have made a really, really big mistake there. Okie dokie. Let's go back to debate parlor and take a moment. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go and buy the other one so that I've got two and hope for the best. That is my decision. I got another real good summon. And I'm also gonna grab whatever this item is. Crap, she's guarding it now. Alright, I really gotta get better at this jump. Okay. Okay, I'm not good at this. Oh, okay, cool. We good. Okay, purchase. One giant flame fire pot. I'm going abduct a virgin. Alright, go for it. Go for it, pal. Do the thing. Okay, we got one. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's putting in some work. Okay. I'm just going to see what happens if I, like, throw this at her. He missed. Bit of a shame. You attack now. Thanks, man. Okay, now any chance you want to attack her this time? You seem to still be, like, aggroed. So, like, do cool things, please. Like, big spins and shit. Yeah, like that. Exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we aren't... No. Okay. As soon as she drops next time, I pot and pot. 2? I think she's falling. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing, catch! What did I get? Juvenile Soldier Granola! Oh, damn! Okay. We have a team.
So can you die now?
I could just die. Ouch! Attack her, please. Thank you. Do more attacking, man. Why are you attacking? Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep, go on, throw it. Yep, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, hot damn! Shoot, 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 shoot! I'm very scared. Throw the thing. Thank you, homie. Pickle foul foot. Thank you. Can we also get this on in time? Thank you very much, sweetie. I'm very good at forgetting that. Oh, well done. I was absolutely going to forget that in the hype of there. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, alright. Whew. We have a run. We have a team. We have a team. And with his perfect team collected, Dawn went on to win the tournament. Is what I'd like to say, but I can't. Things were looking so good. Unfortunately, the footage is lost from the rest of the run, but the remainder of events went as follows. Dawn goes and collects blood roses for Natan and materials to evolve Renala. He then realizes he miscalculated the FP requirement for evolved Renala in the last 10 minutes, after putting together a team he was stoked with. Freaking out, he dashes for Putrid Tree Avatar and proceeds to choke 4 times before finally winning and still being under the rune amount needed. He unfortunately had to battle without her. Let's see how the team fared. On to the battles. The first battle was, funnily enough, my wife versus my brother. Look, starting a new tournament is hard when no one knows about it, so cut me some slack, yeah? Before starting the combat, we went through the rules to make sure both players were on the same page. The battle rules are as follows. 1. You may not deal any damage to the enemy summons or player with your player character directly. Only your summons may attack enemy summons and players. Effects that cause no damage are allowed. 2. If your character dies, for example is killed by enemy summons or otherwise, you lose. 3. The victor is the first to defeat the enemy's team of summons or the enemy player using their own summons. 4. If a summon is defeated or recalled, it cannot be resummoned. And 5. You must summon your next summon within 45 seconds of your last summon leaving the battlefield. You'll be warned at 30 seconds. With the rules out of the way, the contestants were ready to battle. Let's see how they fared. They had to start off by punching each other to trigger combat, and then it was going to be go time. To kick things off, Smiley Face dashes straight for Dusk, hoping to summon his first guy straight onto Dusk. Nearly dying in the process, he summons out Cemetery Shades, not realizing that they will focus on the summon rather than the player if given the choice. This is handled by a talisman in-game, which I have added an effect to make summons focus on each other. Yura appears to really outclass. He does get grabbed here, but his damage output is just on a whole other level to the Cemetery Shades. Their main chance is just bleed, but they don't seem to survive long enough to get it off. Cemetery Shades put on some really good combos, but they're just no match for Yura's armor and his increased level. One final dash and then they are taken out. Smiley Face preparing for his next summon here, and he gets the pages out, nearly dying once again to Yura's lethal stabs. But he gets him out, and the dodge rolling of Yura proves to be incredibly beneficial against pages who really destroy enemies who do not dodge. But again, Yura's damage output and the ability to roll dodging all that damage is so powerful. And he begins to take down the pages. Page 1 taken out. Right here we can see, and then Yura just dashing straight for the remaining page, ready to finish him off as quickly as he can. Scrap that, he decides to aggressively walk towards and do a thrust to kill instantly. Dashing, ready to end this, Yura sprints straight at Smiley Face and takes the kill, wiping Smiley Face out at only 2 summons. Dusk taking the win. With only her first summon, this is looking quite promising for Dusk. Battle 2 brings us to Dawn vs Shiro. Starting off, Dawn summons out the Strays. A great summon that after +4 ends up getting 4 different Strays all to fight together. Very dangerous. However, this is coming up against the Pages, one of the most popular and versatile summons there is. The triple shot in particular, the high page variant, is very, very scary. Fortunately, the Strays decide to focus down the triple shot, but even so, the dodging capability of the pages allows them to take down all of the Strays, but they do lose the triple shot in the process. Next up, Dawn summons his trump, the Abductor Virgin, who is very excited to get during his run. It starts throwing hands immediately, the old 1-2 doing massive damage before unsuccessfully trying a grab and then spinning to win. Shiro then goes and summons Vare, usually someone who would be a fantastic summon, However, unfortunately, since Abductor Virgin can't be bled, one of its main damaging capacities is taken out completely. Abductor Virgin does the spin to win as a trap to lure it in, and then triggers the grab. Once again, throwing hands and spinning, dealing a lot of really good damage. Abductor Virgin seeks to take out Vare, but one thing that she's really struggling with is the healing. Already having one big heal, taking her back up to full health. She pops the spin on again and goes for another grab to get massive damage off, looking to end this battle against Vare, who's being quite a nuisance, but he heals again, and he decides that he wants to end it this time, going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 massive damage hits. I panic heal, and fortunately the heal pays off, and Abductor Virgin does take out Vare. Vare going for Ancestral Followers here. Ancestral Followers can be very, very scary when evolved, but luckily these are unevolved. Shiro wasn't able to get them to +6, and so Abductor Virgin brilliantly sitting here in the Warming Stone getting extra healing, just throws hands from a distance, maximizing the heals and taking out the Ancestral Spirits quite effectively. Finally, we're coming up against the Marionettes. Abductor Virgin pretty low on health here, so we are worrying a little bit. The grabs will not work against these NPCs, and so we can't get the big damage off, but the spinning always does a good job, and the damage output is massive. Poorly timed Warming Stone there means we're not actually going to get the heals on Abductor Virgin, and the Marionettes successfully take her out, causing a little bit of panic. But we've got a second very badass summon in Moongrim, hitting like an absolute truck, goes and makes very short work of the Marionettes, taking the win for Dawn. A valiant effort by Shiro in Battle 2. Battle 3, we have Kilo vs Roa Knight, starting out with 2 dogs plus 3 strays. Not evolved to have the extra members, but they are up against a giant troll. However, it looks like the +3 strays are going to be more than enough, as this troll is not leveled up. The dogs make very quick work, actually cancelling the troll before it can do its big AoE slam. Dogs then decide that they're going to chase down Kilo and see if they can accomplish a very quick win. But no, he's jumped on the other side of the church and managed to get out Soldier of Godric, but unfortunately once again only on level 1, and the dogs are able to completely consume Soldier of Godric for an afternoon snack. Chasing down Kilo once again, the dogs just harassing here. Next up, we're going to have the Elder Lion, quite a ferocious summon. Definitely a match for the dogs if on the same level, but unfortunately it is not on the same level. The dogs are able to take out the lion as well. These dogs seem almost unstoppable. The Elder Lion putting up a good fight, but at the end of the day, just no match for the extra levels. Roa Knight there showing that he's got the Blessed Dew Talisman, granting a little bit of ongoing health regen as he lets his opponent summon out the next one. Mad Tongue Alberic, he is quite lethal. However, once again low level, but his savage attacks do allow him to take down the dogs. First summon from Roa Knight dropped, brings out skeletons left, and oh boy, those dogs were +3s, but these large skeletons are +5. They might be quite savage. However, it seems like it might be Kilo's trump card. This Leonide Misforgotten is definitely leveled up. He is hitting very hard. He is fighting aggressively. Leonine can be such an aggressive summon with one key weakness. It can get cancelled in its attacks pretty brutally, unfortunately. And against the double skeletons, it appears that he was no match. Battle 3 going to Roa Knight with quite a decisive victory. In Battle 4, we had a forfeit to Carrot, so Carrot proceeds straight on into the semis. Semi 1 is Dusk vs Roa Knight, starting out with Natan versus the Strays. Natan starts getting handled pretty well by the Strays, doing the old 1-2, limiting him, holding him up for quite a while, and as we begin commenting on such a thing, Natan breaks the fourth wall and hears us and goes full-blown sicko mode, destroying the strays, walking back to us saying, yeah, that's what I'm capable of. Next up, Zeroa Knight summoning out the Raya Lucaria soldiers with their magic bombs that they can throw. They end up throwing them pretty regularly, which is actually really handy, and along with their shields, they end up hard countering our good friend Natan quite well. The battle is a bit of a standstill for a little while as the shields just continuously cancel, but as we speed it up, we can see little by little the progress is made. He's definitely struggling, and as we proceed through, we do see that the Raya Lucaria soldiers end up getting the better of him. Natan, no match for the double. He is able to take down one, but is finished off by the large shield-bearing Raya Lucaria soldier, finishing off the first one of Dusk's summons. Next up, to finish off, she summons out Banal to take out the remaining Raya Lucaria soldier. And Banal with his heavy armor and his big sword, hits like an absolute truck when he's able to get through the shield. There we go, you see all that yellow on the health bar and takes him out quite handily. Also got that regen effect going on, making him just a really versatile summon. Next up, he's got to take on what looks like some Godric soldiers. Godric soldiers with the extra fire damage that they're given in this mod. So, once again, it's a NPC against these, but Banal seems to not have the same difficulties whatsoever. Coming up against the double skeletons that we did see earlier in the heat, Banal comes charging through, ready to take them down, casts his spell. Blessing of the Erdtree, we think that it is, getting that healing going, and then begins slamming the skeletons, hitting once again like an absolute truck, teaches them a lesson, knocking them down, but skeletons have that brutal ability to respawn. Fortunately, his hits are able to take them down and finish them off here with a nicely timed 1-2 combo, finishing it off straight away. Next up, we've got Banal versus a Crucible Knight, and Crucible Knights well known for their incredible stagger potential. Putting in the hurt, however, there seems to be a bit of a strength difference between the two, maybe some levels, and the damage difference is just too much for the Crucible Knight to handle, being destroyed by Banal. Next up, oh, here we go. We actually have a tier 3 versus a tier 3, a player character NPC versus a player character NPC. Knowing that this one can deal bleed, it's Juno Hoslow with the double whips. I believe most of you will be quite familiar, quite a tricky fight. And so Banal, having a bit of a tougher time, does still hit like a truck, but is being hit quite rapidly in return. It's definitely a struggle, and the fight is proving quite close between these two, but Juno makes a poorly timed heal attempt which fails because he's all out. Dusk has used her heal on Banal as well and is really struggling to keep going. It's looking very tight, but it seems like Juno Hoslow might just... And the Blessing of the Erdtree proves to be Banal's downfall. The whips taking him out, taking the win. Summoning the next one, Pages. Don't know how well they're going to do, and Juno gets a hit off on Dusk during the summon point. The double combo, the 2 against 1, is always quite handy, especially with the Pages pulling aggro between and sort of rubber banding enemies can be a very useful tactic. They're making progress on him, but one Page is down. But Juno ready to try and take down the next one. The Page gets one shot off. He is so low. Can the Page finish him off? And there we have it. And that is the end. Zeroa unable to summon any more. And Dusk is the victor of these semi-finals. Well done, Dusk. Will be progressing through to the finals. 3, 2, 1, summon! Alright, so a Red Wolf versus Godric. Woo. Oh boy, Red Wolf is not looking good. Maybe do some magic Comey. Oofed. Yeah.
I think my biggest concern was the Red Wolf killing me before the fight started.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, yep, let's get lots of them going. Love to see it. Some good damage you put down there. It is by no means going to be enough. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Dangerous.
That was close.
Alright. It was quite close. Alright, Natan, I want to see some bleed procs and not running straight into the wind, please. Alright, go for it, big boy.
Thankfully, NPCs benefit from the fact that Godric can't hit them in the middle of this thing.
What thing do you mean?
That, if he hits them with the first two of his big combo, it doesn't hit the second two if they're on the ground.
Yes, true. Whereas other guys do take follow-up damage.
Yeah, and NPCs do have the benefit of they get stunned and they stay on the ground, and because they don't want it to be really unfair to the player, you get items.
Yeah, yep.
And also Godric whiffs that attack every time.
Oofed. Now, I swear somebody told me Natan has 3 heals, and I nerfed him because of that, and I'm now seeing that they were wrong, because I believe he's healed once, and he's all out. So,
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to pull out the big one. Alright, Abductor Virgin, I'm gonna be relying on you to put in some work here. The damage is good.
Oh, the grab.
Oh, the grab.
During the grab, it takes extra damage. That's bad.
That's very bad.
That's the attack I'm concerned about.
Yep, that's exactly what we want to see.
The fake face too.
Alright, we're gonna pop the heal on. Alright. Nice, and pull it back through him. Oh, but the fire damage. We need to see some spin to win! Yes, do it! Delete his health bar! Oh, yes! Why aren't I seeing this healing? Oh, the damage is big! Woo! Made short work of her. For that, I think that you're probably the right answer here. Moongrim, do some work for me, please.
There's some substantial damage and not very much damage taken.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Okay, Moongrim. Lay the hurt down. Yeah, nice. A retaliation attack for the bonus damage. Okay, watch out, Moongrim, run! Oh no, hang on, that's not the move that has a big bursty thing. It's all good. Keep attacking and kill quickly, and then I'll be ready to see if I can move away. Is it that one I want to get you away from? Oh,
It's always after the phase transition.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a lot of damage. Oh, but he heals it up.
I
Good.
forgot he had that.
Okie dokie. The wall jumps. Here we go. Okay, Crucible Knight. Okie dokie.
There we go.
Ugh. Okay, Moongrim, do some work, please.
I have hopes that this will be a favorable matchup for me.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Although, Moongrim, sicko mode. Uh-oh. Yep, you're all out of heals, mate. Count your flasks. I can't. I already did. Woo! Moongrim! This way, my friend. Ah!
Oh gosh.
Oh no! Beautiful. Alright, go for it, boys. I want to see good work here. Oh, they hurt. Go on, boys.
Now we're
Go
still
on,
going for a
boys.
dragonfly. This is tragic.
Oh no! Oh, no, but you're all good. Woo-wee! And... Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I made a mistake.
I gotta say.
I made a mistake. I summoned the wrong guy.
Hmm.
And I am all out of FP with that. So, that is
Beautiful.
going to be Carrot's win. And I know you still had stuff up your sleeve. So,
Perhaps.
well done, Carrot. Big congratulations. 2, 1, summon.
Nice.
Here we
on, buddy.
I strongly recommend right now that you
Yeah, I gotta do that again. I forget, I've got literally one heal. But that's okay. No, no.
We have a very dangerous summon straight off the bat from Parrot, the Nurturing Avatar, who deals absolutely huge damage and does crazy amounts of stuff.
Oh god.
Yeah,
He's
he
getting
is
whipped.
very hard to deal with. And Parrot, he's standing behind his statement earlier in the stream that playing character NPCs may struggle a little bit in PvP against him.
Oh, am I too far away?
And that is
Oh gosh. Yeah, you're just standing there, mate.
I don't think he dealt any damage
Nah.
to him whatsoever.
And he's out of heal.
Very, very minimal damage.
Hey, once you get to safety, prepare your
I
defenses.
will give you a hint that you should be very wary of that jump attack.
Uh-huh.
It will kill you.
I'm trying to get out the radius. Oh gosh. Wow, yeah. Good luck me.
Quite unlucky. Target burst.
Oh damn. I was literally thinking I should heal them. Okay, good.
Dusk is officially in trouble. Okay, she's going for one of the big ones.
I went with my tank
No.
because I
What
just
that
felt.
decision, he does hit like a truck. We do know this. And he's quite sturdy.
Yeah.
Does he have what it takes? Against that? Not a whole lot
Oh
does.
gosh.
But he's putting in work.
It's alright.
I think you should be able to at least kill this summon.
Yeah, I could kill one of them.
Okay, he gets on his heel.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
intrigued to
putting
see
in some
how
work.
your team performs against someone who isn't this specific enemy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know,
Ooh.
right? I know, right?
That was a cool attack.
Oh, but
Have to
Benalla
heal off?
healed again.
No, I healed.
Zoe healed him. Oh, good idea.
Just because
Very
I was
careful with that
scared.
laser. You probably just took away his chance to
Too
kill
far
him.
away?
Yeah,
Oh.
you could kill him right there.
Yep.
Ooh.
They're both
Oh,
dead?
but he did pull it off anyway. He's like, don't worry, Dust.
He's
we're not
dead,
gonna
right?
punish you too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both dead. Yeah, they took each other out. It was
He died a
a
hero.
collapse there.
Here we go. We've gotten through one of Parrot's team.
One!
Well, Yura's in to do some work. Let's see how Yura goes. We know Yura is a bit of a beast, having wiped out his first opponent all by
Oh
himself.
gosh, that was not smart.
Got some collateral damage there.
Plant, Zoe, be very careful with that leash. Be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to get out of the.
Okay, but this one's gonna be bad. Oh, he's dodged no, but at least they're gonna stand right here.
Come over here, buddy. We can heal here.
Okay, okay, does a dash to not kill, gets cancelled.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. You might as well use it. Okay, come on, buddy. I think I can do him. I can do Vare.
Yura was in fact smacked to death.
Not just yet.
Well, let's see, hey.
What can Vare do?
Well, I'm confident that Vare can kill the shaman, at least.
Yeah. It is very interesting, the damage difference between Vare and Yura, though. They are both...
Yeah.
They are both tier 3s, and yet the difference per attack is in the order of a multiplier of 3. Which is very interesting.
Are you sure that Yura isn't specifically the mountaintop variant?
Yes, because it was the first thing that I checked. I went and checked the
Also,
damage
side note, my shaman got healed because she killed a dragonfly.
I know. I was like, what just happened there?
That is incredible.
I mean, that's great for you.
Yeah.
Don't love that for me.
The shaman has surprised me with her effectiveness against specifically NPC.
Yeah.
Has been summoned right now.
Yes.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. I was trying to switch shit. He did wanna. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use this anyway.
No,
Damn.
that's not at all.
So
This is it. Final summon.
I'm pretty sure this was it because I used him, used that, didn't I? And that.
Oh, this is it then.
The final showdown.
Final showdown.
Okay, hello. Where'd you go? There we go.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get.
Oh, he hits hard. I don't know if I've got it.
Very
He's gone. He's dead.
No
Go on.
chance. No chance.
Just to kind of rub the salt on the wound. This is when I had to remove the bleed, unfortunately.
Yeah. I only had 2 bleed left anyway, so I was like, well, he's tried his best.
He's doing his best, but it is no match. No
Nah.
match for Carrot.
Well
the
done.
champion of our first Battle of Ashes Valiant.
Ah, damn.
Does a little snipe to finish things off. And with that, Carrot Wizard won the first Battle of Ashes tournament and became immortalized in the mod forever as a battle that you can take on at the Third Church of Marika. You'll see him standing there majestically on fire. All you have to do is throw a pot and the battle commences. If you want to try, see if you could have beaten him in the tournament, start a new game, run 2 hours and see how you go. The first Battle of Ashes tournament was a big success and a lot of fun, and we're actually running one again very soon on the 7th of February. So please come along, check it out, join the Discord for more updates on the exact time that we're going to run things. This one's going to be uncapped. In this tournament, the first one, we had a cap of 1+6 and everyone else under that to keep it beginner friendly. However, in this next one, there are no limits. It's going to be very interesting to see what people can pull off. If you're still here, thanks so much for sticking around to the end. Organising the tournament was a lot of work and making the video was even more work, so I really appreciate it. If you could give the video a like and maybe give a subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of this, it's going to let me know that the effort's worth it. Thanks so much and hopefully I'll see you in the next tournament. Bye.